Breckenberg.
Here.
Swallow. Here. Parsons.
Here.
Ferris.
Here.
Adair.
Here.
Bowman.
Here. Okay, item number 3, discussion action on the consent agenda. All the following out.
Item 4. Yours says
Yours says 3.
here. It's on this.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad. Item number 4, discussion action on the consent agenda. All the following items which concern reports, items of a routine nature normally approved at city council meetings will be approved by one vote of the council. Any member of the council desiring to discuss an item on the consent agenda may request that it be removed from the consent agenda and placed for discussion as the next item on the regular agenda. It will be considered separately. The consent agenda consists of consideration and action on the following items. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting, November 17, 2025. Item B, approval of the minutes of the special meeting held December 2nd, 2025. And item C, approval of the claims in the amount of $127,474.69 and payroll expenses of $271,707.60. Do I have any discussion?
I'll motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
I have a motion by Mr. Garrett and a second by Sammy. Call the vote.
Lahr.
Yes.
Breckenberg.
Yes.
Adair.
Yes.
Ferris.
Yes.
Parsons.
Yes.
Swallow. Yes. Bowman.
Yes. Okay, we'll move on to item number 6, reports from staff, Alva Planning Commission.
I don't know that there was a meeting for the planning commission.
Okay, Alva Hospital Authority, it was a pretty routine meeting. I will say the hospital is getting ready to go through some big capital improvements, air conditioning system, surgery equipment, and so they're building the hospital up to be even better. So that would be the extent of the meeting. Alva Public Library Board meeting.
We're working on updating policies and procedures and adding some new ones that just due to time need to be done. And they have applied for 2 grants. Okay.
Any questions? Discussion? Alva Arena Authority meeting.
I think the only thing that I know is that they have hired a manager, and I think construction's still mostly on schedule and moving forward. If the offer still stands, if the remaining council members that didn't get to tour want the tour, reach out to Courtney and we can get that set up.
Any questions? Alva Tourism Tax Commission meeting.
We did not meet last month because there was no request. We will not be meeting this month. There's no request, so we will meet hopefully in January.
Any discussion or comments? Alva Board of Adjustments meeting.
Didn't they meet on December 1st about the gas moving and vehicle lift?
I don't have the information.
I wasn't.
We did meet though. I wasn't there.
I wasn't in. Okay, how about we move to item G, Alva Regional Airport Commission meeting.
We had a pretty routine meeting discussing just some future plans for the airport. We end up trying to get all the hangar leases figured out along with the fuel billing. The airport manager is working on those things. And then you will see item 9, which is on our agenda tonight, to approve the change order on a project at the airport. It's just the project costs less than what we originally thought it's going to be. The city will not see all of those savings because a lot of that is the grant funds, but the percent that's our match, we will see savings on. So.
That's awesome.
Okay, do we have any questions? Alva Municipal Cemetery meeting.
That was good, Parks and Rec.
Oh, I'm sorry, Parks and Rec Commission meeting.
We had a pretty routine meeting. All I can say.
Now we'll go to the Alva Municipal Cemetery meeting.
So the cemetery did meet. They hadn't met since September of '24, so they went over the minutes there. They talked about the American Legion doing some storage boxes for flags, but they're trying to figure out how to do that so they're watertight so they don't ruin those flags. Some benches have been donated to the cemetery. 5 or 6 of those, I think, and they're concrete benches. We just need to go pick those up. Troy Brooks has those down at his building down there. Well, then we'll have to figure out how to permanently put those in and where we want to put them, or where they want to put them, sorry. That was about it.
Any questions? Finance Committee meeting.
I don't have anything major to report. It was pretty routine from what we normally discuss. We did go out to bid, Trent did, on 3 CDs today that all got re-upped at 3.7% at Alva State Bank. So coming down a little bit from where we've been, but still higher than what I got on the committee originally. So nothing else really to report.
Any questions for Councilman Long? Okay, we'll move on to City Council President's Report. I really don't have anything to report other than there's a big push right now for a lot of the surplus stuff that the city has and cleaning that up. I might say the folks that are running the city are doing an outstanding job. It's been pretty impressive to see things just chugging along in a good way. Really about all I have to report. City Business Manager's report.
Things have been going pretty smooth. Everybody in their department, the department heads are running their departments really good. The water department, they've run into a few issues in some areas, but they've taken care of those really quickly, as best they can, get everybody up and running so nobody's out of water, especially over Christmas. Did some interviews. Fire department, he's looking to hire 1 to 2 extra people over there. Trying to think what else is major, but overall, everybody's doing really good and staying up on their work, so.
Any questions? Okay. At this time, I would recommend moving on to item number 17, which is remarks and inquiries by citizens. Okay, so what, go back here then?
Yes.
Okay, let's move back to item number 7, NWOSU Foundation President on Alva Incentive Scholarships.
Good evening, Council. I'm Skeeter Bird, the CEO for the Northwestern Foundation Alumni Association. I think I know most of you. I have Dr. Hannaford who will speak here in a minute, and then we have one of our recent graduates, Jack McCoy, that will speak after Dr. Hannaford introduces him. Before you, you should have a bill for $289,464.50. The students are listed along with that. This is an important asset for Northwestern. It goes to the foundation. It's important for our community. I want to thank you for supporting it up to this point, and I hope you continue to do so. Be happy to address any questions anyone might have. Okay, I'll be followed by Dr. Hannaford.
I also want to echo what Skeeter said and thank the council and the community of Alva for supporting the scholarship. Just to give you an update, since it's been a while since we've seen you, very excited this fall. We were up again for the 4th straight year in enrollment, about 3.5%. We still are providing a lot of great economic, or a lot of events that have an economic impact for our community. I want to highlight a few. Although it was a very rainy homecoming, we still had a great homecoming and a great crowd that showed up. Also, we hosted 2 football playoff games again that brought great crowds into our community. And then third, and really excited about this one and kind of where this could head for the future, but we had nearly 500 participants this year in our rodeo, which is even larger from last year. And I think with the new arena coming, that can continue to grow and do greater things. So a lot of good things happening, a lot of projects on campus. Very excited to be able to bring one of our students to just kind of talk about the scholarships and what that means to him. Jack McCoy is just a recent graduate from Timberlake. Jack was in my President's Leadership class, has held leadership positions through his time here at Northwestern, has done a lot of community service for the community and Northwestern, and I'm really excited to have him speak to you for a few minutes. Jack?
So as Dr. Hannaford said, I'm Jack McCoy. I first just want to thank you all for the opportunity to just come and speak about how Northwestern and also the city of Alva has impacted my life over the past 4 years. The scholarships provided by the university helped me get here and has helped to extend a family legacy. So my grandparents are graduates from Northwestern and met at Northwestern. My dad's a graduate of Northwestern. Now I'm a graduate, and then hopefully my little sister will be someday. I can convince her to come too. So even though my family has went to Northwestern, it wasn't exactly my first choice. So whenever I was in high school, I was planning on going to OBU. So I had an older cousin I really looked up to that spoke highly of his time there. But I received the Ranger Preview Scholarship and a lot of other scholarships that made me rethink that decision. And I got a lot of calls from Tyler Thompson in the recruitment office. And most of the time those calls went pretty much just like, hey Jack, I see you qualify for a scholarship at Northwestern. Would you like to accept that? And my reply always was, yeah, thank you. Absolutely, I would like to accept that. And that came while I was waiting on replies from OBU. Never really got replies on if I were going to get any financial help or anything like that. So it was a big step just to come to Northwestern and receive that financial help. And I can truly say this is one of the best decisions I could make, not just because of the scholarships, which have been very much appreciated, but also for the experience, the education, and the lifelong friendships I've developed while being here at NWOSU. So my experience here has been outstanding. I've been a member of the President's Leadership class, a Northwestern Scholar Ambassador, part of the Baptist Collegiate Ministries. I got to attend the Governor Nye Leadership Academy representing Northwestern, and have participated in many leadership and service activities while here as a student. I also have multiple friends who have experienced the same life-changing opportunities I've been able to experience. And I know the investments made into students like me is well worth it. And I know myself and many others around me will forever be grateful and will carry this sense of investment into future generations. Finally, my education and experiences are forever lifelong assets I can take into my professional career and my personal life. So I just want to thank you all for the investment you've made in me and the investment you're making in the lives of many students like me. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
If I can just real quick before we go on, we're so impressed with Jack, and these are the type of students that you guys are helping us recruit here. But we're also seeing if Jack's applied for a job at Northwestern, so we're seeing if we can kind of keep him around even permanently. So, because we know he would do a great job. So, thank you again.
Thank you, Skeeter, Bo, and Jack. Is there any questions by council? I want to remind everybody that this will be voted on in the ADA meeting. Moving on to item number 8, discussion action to approve the council president and acting mayor's recommendation to appoint Mr. Chester Sheelight to the City of Alva Cemetery Board vacant position. Do I have any comments? No comments? Do I have any?
I motion to appoint Mr. Chester Sheelight to the Alva City, or the City of Alva Cemetery Board vacant position.
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion by Mr. Parsons and a second by Mr. Adair. Call the vote.
Parsons,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Breckenberg,
Yes.
Lark,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. Okay, item number 9, discussion action to approve change order number 1, a deduction of $79,414.25 for the project Rehabilitate Taxiway B and install taxiway lights for grant number AIP 3-40-003-020-2024 ODAA ABK-25-FS.
Official.
Money.
That'd be a hell of a password.
I don't have any information. Does anybody have any information?
That was what I referred to in my report on the airport committee meeting. It's just the project simply came in for less than we expected. So, being that, I'd make a motion to approve change order number 1 as stated in the agenda.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Call vote, please.
Parsons,
Yes.
Lark,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Breckenberg,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. Okay, moving on to item number 10, discussion action to approve the contract with City Economics.
I was telling the young man that I was also a NICE scholar, and that dude had the coolest eyebrows ever. He didn't know. So that's a pretty big deal. You got some cool stuff going on. I don't know if y'all have any questions or not. I know the committee met, and if you guys have any questions about the contract or about expectations for this next year or anything. I will sit down. I'm gonna go over here and sit by Kelly though.
I was on the committee, I think it was our recommendation that we approve. Go another year with city economics, so.
Any other discussion? Do I have a motion?
I'll motion to approve the contract with city economics.
I'll second that. I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Call vote, please.
Lark,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Breckenberg,
Yeah.
Swallow,
Yes.
Parsons,
Yes.
Adair.
Yes.
Okay, item number 11, discussion and action to approve the purchase of the following semi-truck
Thank you very much.
from Holly Services for 5,000, that number's not right, is it?
I think it is.
Is that right? Holly Services for $45,000. Both vehicles will be approved with one vote of the council.
This is for both vehicles?
Yes.
That was my question. This is 45 total, not 45 per.
Correct.
45 total.
I think,
They are 2007s. One's got about 450,000 miles, the other's got about 500,000 miles. If you look up their depreciated value, I mean, the depreciated value is hitting in that ballpark. They are, as is, no warranty. They're oil-filled trucks. You get what you get. So I don't know. I don't know what other options are available right now to meet our immediate need of the semi that we don't have right now. But that's what I know about what we have right here.
The semi that it is replacing, how many miles did that have on it?
1.3 million.
So, I mean,
These are pretty good trucks.
half the miles, what is it?
T800s last quite a while, and they're good mileage, and they're pre-emissions, so we shouldn't have that much trouble, at least on the emission side.
You say they are pre-death trucks?
Yeah, they're pretty, EGR, pretty everything. Which is good for the city since they're not long haul.
Yeah.
what was the recommendation of the finance committee that we hold off on purchasing them? Due to some new information that we need about something?
Well, this was
Another
the only, these are the only ones that we've checked on. We haven't
Yeah, we
looked
haven't looked at
elsewhere
any
on-
other options, we just, these two trucks popped up.
I will say, I'm not trying to sway one way or another, because I think it would be important to get other bids. I think that if we are interested in these, they probably won't be there. Apparently Holly has somebody lined up to buy them if we don't, and so that's all I know about that, but I also know that we didn't check on any other trucks or look around to see what else was available.
Have we had somebody look at them, check them all out?
Yeah.
Drake and Cameron went and looked at them and test drove them.
Looked at their maintenance records, I mean, they're up to, they still meet all the ODOT standards and all that.
Are we in need of two semis or just one?
We're only in need of one. They're selling these as a pair. I mean, you could surplus one and sell it. You could maybe surplus something older that we've got, possibly as well. I think, that's an option as well.
But other than the fact of these being local trucks, we're probably on the market going to find the same thing out there. We just won't know the life of the trucks.
Not at that age. I mean, in theory, they probably got another 500,000 miles in them, but for what I know about.
And is insurance going to pay on the ones stolen? When will we recoup that?
Insurance, it was only insured for liability, which is probably what I probably wouldn't have recommended full coverage on that model truck.
You said the finance committee does not recommend it?
That was the recommendation coming out of the meeting, was that we wait and look around. It would pretty much take up all of what we had budgeted, and with 6.5 months left in the year, not knowing what could happen, only needing one truck, maybe we can find only one truck for 20 or 25,
That's gonna be pretty tough.
Well, weigh in.
Those are good trucks, it's just, It's too bad you gotta buy two. Because finding that low mileage of that older of a truck, that is all the pre-emissions and all that, is what we want as a city. And I'm sure they're day cabs and.
They're day
They
cab.
haul saltwater or cruise, so they haven't been abused like a rock truck.
They've got, what is it called, a wet kit? They both got their wet kits on them.
Well, that costs $30,000 to put on a truck. Not that we need that, but I'm just saying. And then you can run in dumps with them. I don't think we have one, but if we are gonna continue tearing down houses, those trailers are way better at that.
I mean, you sound like the subject matter expert. I mean, if we bought these, do you feel that we could surplus one and get half our money back, or what do you think
we
market
could. I've
is?
never seen them though. I wish I could see them. Last year we were on the hunt for a truck under 20 grand, and we spent almost a year trying to find something, and it ended up having like 900,000 on it. It was the same thing that went missing, which those are good trucks too. But these are day cabs, and they're not getting used a lot. They get half the mice because they don't have sleepers. There's way less electronics, way less air to leak. Day cabs are just better. They're less to take care of. But I've never seen these trucks.
I have the maintenance logs in the office if you want to look at
If anybody wants to say
You
he
want the
does have the
maintenance
maintenance
logs?
logs.
That's not.
it. I have it in my office.
I saw the maintenance logs look good. I mean, one of them had full set of injectors, which is expected. The maintenance has been, what I saw has been completed. Anything that was done on the trucks was pretty normal as far as Class A trucks would go.
Not like 600,000 is usually when it's time for an end frame, but it's gonna take us, how long is it gonna take to put 200,000 miles on this truck?
It'd take a little bit. Won't be this year.
I mean,
And Holly's unwilling to package them, one to us and one to whoever's waiting in the wings.
Correct.
That's what they told Drake. They want to sell it together.
What jobs are we not doing now without that truck?
That truck was for hauling street materials primarily. We had, hauling off demolition houses, stuff like that.
if we dedicate one of these to the street department, could street and alley funds be used on it?
Yes.
And it's essentially replacing the street and
Street
alley
and alley,
semis,
okay.
so that's where it would
That's,
come from, yes.
okay. And would that have a big effect on the budget?
Like I said, buying both of them would take up the rest of the budget. There was some padding in the budget, but it would take up the rest of it.
Is this an all cash purchase? We're not planning on borrowing any?
No, it would be cash.
Garrett, just.
I don't have a strong opposition to it. It would
That takes
just-
up the rest of the budget of the street department, or the rest of what we have budgeted for equipment in the street department?
Equipment in the street department.
Okay.
It just eats up all the rest of the budget. That was just
For street and alley.
for street and alley, so.
Cameron did say that he's, got materials piled up. He's got some oil he needs to purchase, so it doesn't eat up everything, but it does eat up all of the equipment portion of it.
And we could try to sell one.
Yeah.
You're gonna get 20 grand for it, I'd imagine. You throw it on Purple Wave and take 6 pictures and it's gonna bring 20 grand, I would assume. I'm gonna put that in writing. I'm just saying.
It's okay, we got it on record.
I feel like it's,
We didn't,
Once-
we didn't discuss that either.
20 grand.
So
It is always a gamble saying that, but
We just talked about it. Do we
Take the
need
first
two
one.
semis as well? So
the wet kit is nice. Do they both have that? That does make them longer sometimes, so if we're trying to turn down alleys, they're kind of stretched out a little
I'd
bit.
have to call
Yeah.
Drake.
Anybody can do this.
I don't feel like they'd be a bad purchase. I don't feel like they would be a bad purchase. I wish it was just one of them like you. I wish we weren't in a situation where we had one stolen. I mean, that ultimately it happened though, and if we're going to do street repairs in the spring or resurfacing, we're going to need a semi.
Is there a way to make a motion to approve the purchase with the stipulation that we sell them?
I don't think you
Can
could
you only-
on this. I think you would just have a motion to purchase these. That would need to be a later agenda to surplus one.
I'll find that.
Well, I'll make a motion to
Just read it.
Well, I gotta find it first. Make a motion to approve the purchase of the two semi-trucks as stated in item 11 in the agenda.
I'll second.
Sorry. I have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion? Okay, no other discussion. Call the vote, please.
Krickenberg,
Yes.
Clark,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Parsons,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. Okay. Moving on to item number 12, discussion action to approve proposal to host the Mayor's Council of Oklahoma 2026 Mayor's Summer Conference. Kelly, can you explain
Yep.
this a little bit?
Be happy to. So we've been, I don't know, I think for several mayors' terms, the mayors have been participating in the Summer Mayor's Conference. And what that conference is it's hosted all around the state. Usually they host OML will host their annual conferences in either Tulsa or Oklahoma City. So the Mayor's Conference is usually, taken around the state to towns that can accommodate that group. We are just big enough to be able to accommodate that group with our hotels and all of that. And I've always kind of thought it would be neat for, we would be the smallest mayor's conference, smallest town of any of the mayor's conferences that I've been to. But having said that, most of the mayors in the state of Oklahoma come from towns smaller than Alva. So I think it'd be a good opportunity for us to showcase some of the really good things that we're doing in Alva. And then give the mayors from across the state also a look at something that may be a little bit closer in size to what a good number of them actually experience day to day. So the proposal's in your packet there. We would submit it this week. And the OML board, or the Mayor's Council of Oklahoma board would vote on it in their January meeting. So we would have, some staff time obligated to it. Anybody that goes to the mayor's conference pays a fee to go to the mayor's conference, so that it's not like we would have this big outlay of expenses. We'll have some incidental costs by hosting, but it would be immaterial. And a lot of those costs may even be defrayed by either local or statewide sponsors. So, my recommendation, had all this stuff not happened, I would have been presenting it to you to approve us presenting the proposal and doing that. But that's really it. We're wanting to showcase some of the stuff in Alva that they just aren't going to maybe experience other places.
Does this bring some shopping and dining to town by chance?
It will bring shopping and dining to town, yes. Probably not much in the way of hotel tax, but they'll go out and they'll spend money in our town. Probably about 100 attendees and their guests.
So as far as cost to the city, it's gonna be minor.
Yes.
I had a motion to approve the proposal to host the Mayor's Council of Oklahoma 2026 Mayor's Summer Conference.
Second. Okay, I have a motion and a second. Do I have any other discussion?
I will add, whatever it costs us, it'll probably save us whatever it would have cost us to send people to that.
Any other discussion? I might say that I think it's great anytime we can show off our community to folks throughout the state. So, anyway, call vote, please.
Parsons,
Yes.
Lark,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Breckenberg,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Swallow.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to item number 13, discussion and action to approve the calendar year 2026 regular meeting calendar for the Alva Public Library Board.
We just missed that when we approved the last calendar.
Well, I'll make a motion to approve the calendar year 2026 regular meeting calendar for the Alva Public Library Board.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Call the vote, please.
Bowman,
Yes.
Breckenberg,
Yes.
Lark,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Parsons.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to item number 14. Discussion action to approve a resolution 2025-18, a resolution of the City of Alva, Oklahoma, approving an employment agreement by and between the city and Kelly R. Parker for business manager position in the City of Alva, Oklahoma, establishing the terms of employment, compensation, and duration of the agreement.
So on this, you guys have already approved the agreement to hire Kelly as business manager. Just according to our ordinances, his salary, which is included in his contract, has to be put in a resolution, which is why this is being presented.
I'll make a motion to approve item 14 as stated in the agenda.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Is there any other discussion? Call vote, please.
Lark,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Ferris,
No.
Parsons,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Breckenberg,
Yes.
Okay, moving on to item number 15, discussion action to enter into executive session pursuant to 25 OS 307B4 to discuss confidential communications between the city council and city attorney concerning pending investigation claim or action, the public body, with the advice of its attorney, determines that disclosure will seriously impair the ability of the city to process the claim or conduct pending investigation, litigation, or proceeding in the public interest.
I'll motion to enter into executive session.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Call the vote, please.
Lark,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Breckenberg,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Parsons,
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. And we will move to Alva Utility Authority meeting. the roll.
Hoffman, Lahr,
Here.
Breckenberg,
Here.
Swallow. Here. Parsons.
Here.
Ferris.
Here.
Adair.
Here.
Bowman.
Here. Okay, item number 3, discussion action on the consent agenda. All the following items which concern reports and items of a routine nature normally approved at AUA meetings will be approved by one vote of the authority. Any trustee desiring to discuss an item on the consent agenda may request it be removed from the consent agenda and placed for discussion as the next item on the regular agenda. It will be considered separately. The consent agenda consists of the consideration and action on the following items. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting held on November 17th, 2025, and approval of claims in the amount of $274,721.13 and payroll expenses of $24,518.09. Any discussion?
A motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
I have a motion and a second on the floor. Do we have any other discussion? Call the vote, please.
Lahr.
Yes.
Parsons.
Yes.
Ferris.
Yes.
Breckenberg.
Yes.
Swallow. Yes. Adair.
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. Okay, item number 5, discussion and action to declare 515 poly carts as surplus. Authorize staff to liquidate the surplus items at 200% of the depreciated value and waive competitive bidding.
Are these 515 of the old,
The
like
black
black
ones.
ones?
I did find out, I got a hold of the folks that recycle them. Due to today's market, used to be we would have gotten a small price for them. Today, they will come and pick them up and get rid of them for us, but we won't get paid. It may cost us to get rid of them for diesel fuel hauling them today. That was this afternoon talking to her.
We put them on an auction site.
Purple Wave, they'd sell for nothing, but it wouldn't cost us anything.
Yeah. Does Holly need 515?
Get a trade.
So 200%, tell me what, explain that a little bit.
It's gonna be about $25
For all of them?
each.
Each? Okay, I'm like,
Oh, that ain't bad.
Now, I personally have had several citizens come to me and ask if they could purchase them, myself included, that I would be willing to purchase one or two just for my yard waste or hauling leaves. Or
I would too, but how do we turn that into one person showing up a day and then you have to send somebody out there and then they come in here and pay? And by the end of the day, we paid somebody for 3 hours of work and we made $25.
I think maybe if you could set a time though, if you want one, here's the
Yeah.
time you gotta pick it up.
before we sell them on Purple Wave, say we'll sell them for
Because I'd
20.
be
Yeah,
interested in a couple.
I
Put
agree.
them on Facebook for sale.
Sadie sells them.
So we kind of already thought that through. We figured if it's surpluses tonight, if somebody wants to buy them, they can come to City Hall, they can tell us how many they want. We would give them a receipt, say they bought 2, we would write 2 poly carts. We would coordinate with Drake and then we could have set pickup times. Like we could pick okay, every Wednesday or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll be out at the transfer site from 1 to 5. Bring your receipt. They'll see that they've already paid for 2. They would take the receipt, mark it, so that way the receipt can't be reused. They would load their poly carts and go about their business. And we would take the cash and the payment here, so we don't have to worry about collecting down there, but we could do something like that. Drake and I have kind of talked about it as well.
I like it.
Any other discussion? I'd entertain a motion.
So approving this allows that to happen?
Yes.
I'll motion to declare 515 poly carts as surplus. Authorize staff to liquidate the surplus items at 200% of the depreciated value and waive competitive bidding.
Second.
I have a motion and second. Is there any other discussion? Call the vote, please.
Lahr,
Yes.
Kuckenberg,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Parsons,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. And moving on to item number 6, new business. There are no items of new business, so we will adjourn the utility authority and move on to Alva Economic Development Authority meeting. Call to order, could I?
Hoffman, Lahr,
Here.
Kuckenberg,
Here.
Swallow. Here. Parsons.
Here.
Ferris,
Here.
Adair,
Here.
Bowman.
Here. Okay, item number 3, discussion action on the consent agenda. All the following items which concern reports and items of a routine nature normally approved at AEDA meetings will be approved by one vote of the authority. Any trustee desiring to discuss an item on the consent agenda may request that it be removed from the consent agenda and placed for discussion as the next item on the regular agenda. It will be considered separately. The consent agenda consists of the consideration and action on the following items: approval of minutes of the regular meeting held November 17, 2025, and approval of claims in the amount of $25,310.95 and payroll expenses of $20,344.06.
All motion to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
I have a motion and a second on the consent agenda. Is there any other discussion? Call the vote, please.
Lahr,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Swallow.
Yes.
Parsons,
Yes.
Kuckenberg,
Yes.
Bowman.
Yes. Okay, moving on to item number 5, discussion action to approve NWOSU 2025 fall semester Alva Incentive Scholarship expenditures in the amount of $289,464.50.
All motion to approve NWSU 2025 fall semester Alva incentive scholarship expenditures in the amount of $289,464.50.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Call the vote, please.
Lahr,
Yes.
Adair,
Yes.
Bowman,
Yes.
Kuckenberg,
Yes.
Swallow,
Yes.
Ferris,
Yes.
Parsons.
Yes.
Okay, with moving on with nothing that qualifies as new business, I would say we are adjourned, and I will wish everybody a Merry Christmas.